Ohayo gozaimasu, Marcus des. I'm cycling across Japan. Today's goal is to go to Hiroshima. It's a place where I wanted to visit a very long time, and now I go there. It's a bit chilly and it's 7:30, so I'm leaving a bit early. I want to be in Hiroshima a bit earlier than what I have been in other places. I have 60 kilometers, most likely a little bit more, 616 meters of elevation gain. I don't know how it is, but every morning starts with a tall hill. Why those villages are never on the top of the hill? This is so far the hardest morning for me. It has been a quite steep uphill. I have elevated a bit over 150 meters, but this is in a quite short distance. It's about 1.5 kilometers since this uphill started, so average 10%, but it's average. Yeah, it looks quite much a similar downhill as was the uphill. This is not as steep on this direction. Well, it doesn't matter. It's just nice to rolling there. These are easy kilometers. Oh, it starts to grow. that can't be very long. Let's put a smaller gear. That car had quite a small gear when it came up, so let's see what kind of downhill there is. Now we are talking. This is what it was when I came up. Don't dare to ride very fast. They have made those grooves into the asphalt so that the tires will grip a little bit better when you go up. This is nice road, yes. Really nice. Okay, there are coming several cars. Let's go to the side. But yeah, I have almost forgot that morning climb. In minutes it was not a very long time ago, but in kilometers it was already almost 4 kilometers ago, and still I'm going down. So it was up and then first very steep, and then it had been very nice calm downhill. Now it ended. Yeah, it was quite a long one. The parking places are so small compared to these bigger cars that they don't fit there. Oh, the downhill continues. There will be a couple bigger uphills before I go back to the coast. What a beautiful early spring morning. They are on the right side over there. There are cherry blossoms starting there, but it's because it's just starting and it's in the shadow. It doesn't look so wonderful yet, but that yard will be really nice after a few days. I have done the first 2 big uphills, and there's one more to go, but now there is a first tunnel for this day. Nope. It looks like that I'm not going to the tunnel. Let's see. Am I on the wrong road? Yes, I am. It says that turn to there. What is that? Is it this one? Yes, all right. Yeah. This looks like a tunnel where I need lights. Okay. Yeah, I was going to the wrong tunnel. Yeah, but yeah, this is a short one. But it's a one where you definitely need the lights if there is a car coming or something. I looked this tunnel from the side of the road and, oh, good, I don't need to go to there. But this was pretty nice. Yeah, what a nice looking trail this is. Until it joins to the main road. But yeah, let's see. All right, Hiroshima 46. I have 47, so I have a little bit different road. And now there is one of those places which I wanted to see. There is the famous bridge. There are several arches, so it goes up and down, up and down. But yeah, let's go check it out closer. Well, it looks like I'm in a good time here. Look at all those parking lots which have been drawn to the ground over there. There will be a huge amount of tourists later in the day. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, this is one of those places which I have seen in TV and video and wanted to see by myself.
A national site of scenic beauty, the Kintaikyo Bridge is one of the most famous wooden bridges in Japan. In 1673, the lord of Iwakuni domain, Hiroyoshi Kikkawa, built a wooden bridge which was served as a prototype for the bridge that exists today. Unfortunately, this bridge was soon washed away. The following year, the bridge was reconstructed with improvements. This bridge retained its majestic appearance for 276 years until it was carried away by Typhoon Kasia in September 1950. After it was destroyed, the bridge was rebuilt again as a timber bridge at the strong request of the local residents. It was constructed using timber work technique that employs metal belt and nails. The unique sophisticated construction of the bridge arches is said to be impeccable even from the perspective of modern bridge engineering.
If you come here, I recommend to come early in the morning, before 9 o'clock. It's not a rush time yet, it's 9:30, but I'm sure that it will be. But it was nice to see this one in real life. One of the things which I have wanted to see. Today is quite much like, how could I say, tourist attraction day. This one was the first one. There is plenty of more to come. Looks like that they really have winter tires. And now they are changing those to the summer tires. I have seen many people changing tires, even this far south, because the mountains, I guess, is that there can be snow and it can be slippery. Are there any other possibilities? Yeah, that's a big road only. No, there are not. Up, and there is no sidewalk at all. I don't dare to ride here. Cars are driving quite fast and my riding is not always a straight line. Tunnel, and it looks like that there is no sidewalk, or it will be very narrow if there is. Good thing that it's two-way traffic, so they are driving much slower now. That really felt like a long one. Ooh. It was 890 meters, but it was all the way uphill, full of cars, constant noise, and quite a narrow sidewalk. I didn't dare to ride there. Okay, 8% downhill. Totally rideable. You can just go and let it roll. Around 50 kilometers per hour. Just need to look at so that if there are bumps, then that I don't hit those ones. Okay, most likely this tunnel will be much more enjoyable. And this one is quiet too. So where did all the cars go? Maybe they turned left from there. Interesting looking village. Similar, very bad condition houses. A lot of them. I'm quite close to the Hiroshima. I'm going to go to see either the flowing torii gate or torii gate on the dry land. It depends about the tides. Looks like they are building something big. Is it a highway or is it a train line? But yeah, it will go up there. Not a small project, that one. Looks like they need to remove some buildings too, because it can't end here. There was a bike shop. By the way, that was a bike shop. I'll go back there. I need to check if they would have those shoe covers for rain, because there's rainy days coming. Okay, let's go in and check. Let's go in and check it out. All right, that was a really nice bike shop, and it took quite a long time to be there because we were chatting, but I didn't get what I wanted. Looks like it's more like a road biking area. There was a lot of road bikes and road bike stuff, but there were shoe covers, but not for me. Not for my shoes, because I have a mountain bike shoes. But I got some hints for other bike shops, and let's hope that I will find. I took a side road. Yeah, this is much more quiet, but there is quite an uphill. Yep. Let's try. Yet again on a vending machine. I heard from Finland that this is good. Well, let's see. Doesn't feel like it, at least in the beginning. It's a 12 o'clock. It's a 12 o'clock song. Always pretty terrible piano music or something similar. Yeah, I got enough of this ride with GPS road. It finds all the hills. I'll go down there. There should be a flat ground, because I'm going to the harbor and there is a sea. When I follow the sea line, then I should get there. Why didn't the ride with GPS show me this road? This is fine. Totally fine. Not climbing up there. This is the road which they warned me in a bike shop, that there are no bike lines and a lot of cars. All right, on the other side of the bay, or what is the water, there is the place where I'm going. I see the torii gate from here. I so need the McDonald's now. Oh yeah. Ooh, whoa. Feeling so tired and hungry and everything. That saved the day. It was quite a long stop because there was those ordering machines, and looks like it's a pretty new thing here. Yeah, let's continue. Let's continue and try to find a ferry to see the floating torii gate. Okay, I think that I'm close to the ferry terminal because here are tons of buses. Okay. Oh! Good thing that didn't drop anywhere. I forgot my drone just lying there on my stuff. That's something, yeah. Let's see.
自転車は100円かかるんですね。
100円。
そうです。
どこから？
こっちでもいいんですよ。
こっち。
IC カード通してもらって。
OK。アップ。
OK。じゃあ向こう回りましょうか。
ちょっと待って。ありがとうございます。
100円ありますか？
はい。ありがとうございます。はい。ちょっと待って。
はい、どうも。
どうも。
ありがとうございます。
ありがとう。That was easy if you have an IC card, but then I need to pay for 100 yen for the bike. Here are two ferries. Hopefully this one goes to the right place. Yeah, not many cars on this one. This is a quite short trip over the water, but need to be done. Hopefully it's worth it. At least it's a very famous place, so I'm pretty sure that I'm not the only one over there. Over there is that floating torii gate. Let's see if it's floating when I go there. This could be even faster, but there is so many of these ferries that they don't fit all of them to the port at the same time. Packed of tourists. I have heard that Miyajima aquarium is a good place, but I'm in a little bit tight schedule for that. Look at that. Deers are really get used to people and yeah, but still they are wild animals. I wouldn't let my kid follow them. That deer is pregnant. Alright, it's definitely not floating, but you can see the size. It's a quite big one. But this is a terrible place. There's a huge amount of tourists. Yeah, maybe if you stay a night here and come early in the morning, and then it's okay. But now when I am in the early afternoon, oh yeah, I need to go back. I want to go to the Hiroshima city, and there is at least how could I say, normal people, not only tourists. But yeah, great place. Yeah, they are in the line. Alright, that was a quick stop there. Not for me. I get the feeling that I was in IKEA. Have to walk all the time in the line, and but the torii gate was awesome. It was really, really spectacular. So come in early morning, not in the midday. I was a little bit stupid because there was a ferry to the Hiroshima city, and now I'm taking this ferry back to there, and then I have to follow the main road to there. The ferry is not expensive. It's 300 yen with a bicycle, about 3.5 euros back and forth with a bicycle, and you can't get that price in Europe, I think. I have now some kind of problem with my ride with GPS. It's painting everything red. The problem is now that I can't see any other roads, only the trail which I have made. And the problem is that when there is an intersection where there are roads going to the almost the same direction, is really complicated to choose which one is the right one. For the first moments from the Hiroshima, I can feel that this is a cyclist city. These lines are quite terrible compared to many other places where I've been here in Japan, but yeah, still better than Kintaikyo. Most likely the final climb, but yes, it's a tall bridge. Harder than I thought. Yeah, going on the top. Oh yeah, quite a views from here. Yeah, that's Hiroshima, or part of it. Oh yeah, this is almost like a holy place. Otafuku, the best sauce that you can get when you are cooking Japanese food. I always use otafuku sauces when I cook Japanese food. Yeah, those are only ones which you are able to get from Finland. I have to say that Hiroshima is not a cyclist city. Yeah, here are bike lines, but there is so much of this crossing the road and waiting in a traffic lights. But when you get to the bike line, and if there is one, then the views are quite nice. Mostly it have been on the side of the highway and or main road, and there have been buildings on both sides, but this really looks nice on this weather. I have been stopping to the traffic lights all the time, but now it goes. It should be like this all the time. They have built a very nice trail here in the city center, but coming here was not very nice. Looks like that my trail was made to go straight from there, but I want to ride this riverside. I'm not in a hurry. It goes anyway to the same direction. Yeah. Look at that. About, what is it? About 75 years ago, this was bombed totally on the ground, and now it's a flowering city. 記念車にどこに駐車しましたか？
今ご案内しますんでね。こちらです。こちらです。
はい、ありがとうございます。
There is the only building that survived from the bomb. the eternal flame burns in the memory of the dead. This place really makes you quiet. I've seen thousands of photos of this place, but there is something very deep and touching on this one. Everyone who supports the war should come here.
Like you can say, they are like a unified word as
There is a bell of peace. And you can ring the bell for the eternal peace. On August 6th, 1945, the first atomic bomb used in the war was dropped on Hiroshima. About 70,000 to 80,000 people were killed instantly, and many more died later from injuries and radiation. Today, Hiroshima is a symbol of peace and the hope that nuclear weapons will never be used again.